Good evening, guys. It's 8 o'clock already. Can you hear me clearly? Good evening, guys. Can you hear me clearly? I'm waiting to see a message. Abisola Miracles joined the call earlier. Good evening, guys. If you're on this call, let me see your message. Good evening, Abisola. How are you doing? How's the day? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just let me know. Good evening, Ibere Chuku. Good evening, Faith Moses. If you can hear me, let me know. Please, can you hear me? Oh, okay. Thank you very much. How is our day? I hope we did not see rain, Sha. Well done, guys. So our facilitator for today is going to join us shortly. But however, let's do like a quick review with some of the things that we've discussed. Yeah. So during the course of the last 3 weeks, we've talked about camera movement. By the way, I see what you guys are doing with the AI. Like I'm really impressed. Actually, some of our assignment. I see the assignment to the likes of Abisola. I've not seen your assignment Iberi on that AI video. Okay, you mentioned that your credits finished back then, but please, I've not seen your final assignment. I've not seen your assignment, Miracle, but I've seen additional assignments. Miriam, I've seen assignments. By the way, additional is not on the call yet. I don't know what happened. That's unusual. Miracle, I've not seen your assignments. Please, can we just check on them to know what happened? I've not seen Bimi on this call. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Please, can we just reach out to them? Some of them. Abigail, you're welcome. Abigail, I've not seen your assignments on that AI video. Okay, man. No problem. So I was just some of our assignments and really we are doing well. Yeah, so I think for my class we talked about camera movements and camera angle, just like a summary of some of the things that have been discussed before. And then Yeah, I know someone that opened like five different Gmail accounts. I had to call her and tell her that you're hustling like a Yahoo boy, you know. Yeah. So you can just open other credits, sorry, other accounts. So you finish up the assignment. I saw what women did it with assignment. She has even did another like work on a video for our church. And it's really exciting to see that. Like I said, so we talk about camera angles and camera movements. We talked about different things on camera angle. I mentioned that when next I'm going to have my class, probably we talk on how to use black magic instead of using your camera. Yeah, so that's also another way to use your phone. There's some people that use their phone to shoot real movie, and that is what they just do. They just download black magic on their phone, change the camera setting to suit what they want, and then go ahead and shoot. There's this particular event that I shoot on. I was on Saturday. Yeah, one of my friends followed me. It was my uncle's birthday, and while we were shooting the video, the other phone camera, the battery got low, and we are not with the charger. So we needed to come up with something. So I just had to switch to the black magic on my phone, change the setting, and then we're good to go. And the output was really nice. It was really nice, you know. And for that kind of video, you can color grade it and make it look sharp. Yeah, so we're going to touch that, God willing. And by the way, this is our last week. Thank you guys for joining with us from the beginning of the first week. Initially, we planned in 3 weeks, and we see that 3 weeks will not be able to suffice with some of the things we want to discuss with you guys. So it's best we do 4 weeks. And thank you, everyone. Some people have joined this meeting. Sorry, they have joined this class. We removed them. You guys stayed put. You guys are you guys, witnessed the weather, the rain, the back and forth class, the class that lasted till 11 o'clock. When you feel like sleeping, you did not sleep, you stay true. Thank you, guys. Please hold on, I'm coming. Just so I guess I have to pick up a call. Yeah, you're welcome, Miracle. Yeah, no leave, no transfer. Yeah, thank you all for joining the class today. And I believe I don't know if you've been able to pick up one or two values from this class. Please, can we just start sharing some of the things that stood out for us on the class? One thing is that you learn, you know, how the class has really impacted. Can we just share? I want to see that on the comment section. Please, I want to see that. I've not seen Bimi on this call. What happened? Favor, you're welcome. How are you doing, Favor? Good evening. Hey, you're welcome. Please share one or two of your experience how the class has really, yeah, and some of the class that stood out for you. Because I remember, during my section, we shared a lot of things. Some other section, likes of Tomiwa section, you guys should go back to that video. Tomiwa really say a lot of things, but did not say them loud. And those are the little secrets, when it comes to shooting videos. I think I remember how that I shot 5 different videos. Not five, I think it's about 10 videos, a fashion shoot like that. And the only thing that saved me in all of those videos were camera angles and camera movements. You know, and as basic as these things are, it's really going to help your video. They're really going to help you. They're really going to help you. Because at some point, we ran out of some of the things that we already prepared. I just tell her, yeah, start working. Let me do a track shots. I did the close-up shots. I did another close-up shots. I did some little movements, and we're good to go. And those videos really come out well. How many of you have been watching video on Instagram and TikTok? To research, because with some of the things that we did in the last class, it's just for you to now start critiquing and picking ideas from some videos now. You just watch, videos that pick your fancy, that pick your niche, and then you're like, okay, next time when I'm shooting my video, I want to try this, I want to try this. The same way you see a graphic design and you try to replicate those graphic design, it's also the same way you should now start picking video content. And you like, guys, our facilitator is going to join us very shortly. I'm trying to, yeah, I'm still expecting some of our comments. The Barry said, a few things I've learned: camera angles, camera movement, not to position your lights for shooting. Hello, guys. Yeah. So I had to receive a call, Jerry. You guys want to be see my face? No, you cannot see my face for free. You guys cannot see my face for free. So please, our okay, yeah. So our facilitator is around. Finally, Alim, your mic is muted.
Yeah,
Good evening,
hi,
sir.
good evening.
Good evening.
So sorry.
Yeah,
A lot of factors were in play for me. I'm so sorry for being late.
yeah. You're welcome. So, would you like to share your screen now? Because
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
trying
still
to.
trying to solve my network issue. I even have
Okay.
to go outside to reset the router, so just give
Okay.
me a few minutes. Yeah.
All right. No problem. So let me go on with them, and then while we're waiting for you,
Okay, all right, thank you.
yeah. Don't worry, we are with you. We are having slight network issue. Mm, Demi said, "This Canva, I have to know it. Yeah, you have to know it. Or no, you're having our next Canva class on Wednesday, and then by then we're going to be going into motion graphics with Canva. I think you guys really need to be here. The reason why she could not go further is because you guys are not submitting your assignments one, and then we're still having some little issues. But however, I tried to just at least give us like a snippet with motion graphics with Canva. Yeah. By the way, some of you have not submitted your assignments. I've seen Isaiah assignment, I've seen Bemi assignment on Canva, I've seen additional assignment on Canva, I've seen Favor, I've not seen your assignment on Canva. Miracle, I've seen your assignment. Abisola, okay, I've seen Abisola assignment on Canva. Wow, wow, interesting, interesting. Yep. So the last time we also talked about what makes your video special. I mentioned that I can shoot a video with iPhone 7. I can shoot a video on iPhone 7 and get better video than you that shoot a video with 15 Pro Max and don't know how to use it. Because one of the things that make your video stand out is not only good phone or good gadgets. What also makes your video stand out is good lighting. You need to prioritize on your lighting. It's very important. How that when you're shooting your video, you want to make sure your video is well placed. You want to make sure you know, you are positioning the lights well, and then you are also standing in the right position. Those are the things you need to. Yeah, so those are the things you need to look out for when you're shooting your videos. Yes, many other things that we talked about. The only things you guys are just seeing camera angles, camera movement. Okay, let me read my very comments. Before I thought it was just close-up angles you could use to create content, but now I am learning to position my camera angle and know which angle would be nice and make this video look great. Exactly. And please, you guys should watch the video we shared in the class because then it will not make you decide. Not just use different camera angles because for different camera angles, or let me put it this way, different camera angles tell different idea you're trying to push. If you're putting your camera and shooting low angles, you're trying to talk or picture territory. You're trying to talk, sophistication. You know, you're trying to picture. You're trying to picture sophistication. So if you're using camera angle, picturing your camera angle from below, that's what you're trying to say. And then we're like, okay, if your camera angle is on the high level, you're trying to give us an insight. You're looking into this person eyes. You're trying to see the person facial expression. Is the person happy? Is the person freezing? Yeah, so you really need to go through those videos. And as time goes on, you can type on your TikTok. Some of you don't maximize the use of TikTok. You can type on your TikTok and write, you know, um, camera angles and what they're used for. Because TikTok is not only to watch Bella and Jarvis, TikTok is also a research engine in video form. So it gives you different tutorials. You see different creators I've talked about this, and then you learn from them. So it will now help you in knowing which camera angles to use in certain situation or in certain movement. The last time when we were talking about fashion video, I made you understand that you want to use point of view and detailed shots when you're shooting a fashion video, because you are telling us in stories about the clothes, the style of the clothes, and other things. Those are the things you really want to pay attention to, and so on. Guys, we're so sorry. Our facilitator is trying to join, but he's having network issue. But he's going to join us shortly. You know, so those are the things you're looking out for. I'm trying to go through my notes, but I think I shared some things with us through my notes, but and then we also talk about some of the things you should look out for when you are shooting your videos and when you're editing. Sometimes the reason why you even spend a lot of time on editing your video is because you don't write some certain things down. And those are the things I do now. When I want to edit a video and know the video is going to take my time, I write down the edition process. The first video, I'm going to get the music background. When I get the music background, I want to get this done. When I get this done, I want to arrange the cost that is necessary and the cost I'm going to let go. When you answer that question, you want to jump into another part of, okay, I want to use these bureaus, I want to use this bureau. So you should itemize your to-do list when you're editing your video. Not just jump into the video because of the way you're feeling is like vibe and inshallah, and then you're not wasting or spending 2 hours of video that you're supposed to spend 30 minutes on, because why? You refuse to itemize some of the things you want to achieve when you're editing the videos. You know, those are things you want to look at for. There's also this camera angle that is called back focus. Um, Probably in my class, we're going to discuss what back focus is. Yeah, I love that camera angle a lot. So I love that camera movement. Back focus when you're focusing on someone and then you focus to the third person. It's when an attentional space plays on something and then the person is looking at another person and then the camera just moves slightly to that person. Yeah. So I've heard from Iberi, I've not heard from other guys though. Give me what are the things that stood out for you from this class? Like I said, this is the final week and I love finishing strong. I want to be sure you guys learn something. I want to be sure you guys have drawn out values. I have a comment here from Larry. Larry said the AI class and the class on camera angles and camera shots by taken by Mr. Balogun has been my favorite so far. You guys like to the AI person. Thank you very much. Star girl, yes, that's our storyboard helped me. Went to shoot for International Labour Organization. Okay, on ending child labor after the class, I read stories, short about, saw videos on YouTube. I planned what I was going to shoot, the story I want to tell. Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes when you answer those questions before shooting, your editing will be very fast. You know, it's really going to help your editing because you already know what you want to achieve and the direction. The reason why sometimes you have projects that you didn't attend to for weeks is because you just shoot the video. You didn't have like a plan. You didn't have like an idea on how to go about it. Hello, Alpha. Where's in the sub? You don't see him. Yes, I've heard from Gbemi. Other guys now, you guys should type. Type. Me, I want to hear from you. What stood out for you from this class? What stood out for you? And what are the things that you've learned? You guys should talk. Oh, I'm very hungry. I want to go and eat. Alim, Alim, you welcome.
Yes.
Alim, you welcome.
Can you hear
How
me?
is? Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear
All
you
right.
now. I can hear you. All right. So Alim is going to take us through the next class now. Okay, let me hear what. Let me read this to you. Yeah, you need to have like a storyboard a lot. It will help you a lot. It's as simple as that short content that you want to shoot for church. As simple as that short content you want to shoot for. Because even when you're preparing your AI video, you need to have like a storyboard of what you want AI to prompt for you. Oh, you try frame and frame shot exactly. They are very nice. Yeah, they're very nice. That research is very, very good. Yeah. So we have Alim, today, and then he's going to be, you know, giving us and sharing from his, experience on how he goes about shooting events. He's going to we're going to learn a lot this night. We're going to learn a lot. Practically, he's the one that shoots for Fela Kuti. Sorry, he's the one that shoots for Ian Kuti.
Fella.
Sorry. He also works with Mariah Show. He's an amazing guy. He's very good. He's a passionate, cinematographer, content creator, video editor. He has speed.
Omo,
He
all
has
this
learned a lot of things.
communication.
I've practically watching in space of 1 year now. I've seen how he transit from different software. He's self-driven, you know, and I really want you guys to pay attention to him. He's going to share some of his experience with us because one of the things I want you guys to also pick from this training is that you don't have to wait till you get many formal training before you step out taking big jobs. Why I'm learning my motion graphics, I already start picking taking jobs. Why I'm learning how to fly drone, I'm already taking jobs on flying drones and getting money from it. And those are the things I really want you guys to take out from this class. He's going to be sharing his experience. He's going to be showing us his workflow, how we go about shooting an event, what comes first, what are the things he plan and all. So let him have the ground. Thank you so much, Aline, for joining us. You're welcome to this class, and you can go through the comment section. They're already welcoming you, and then you can have the floor, sir. Thank you.
Hi. Good evening, everyone. I just before I start, I just want to confirm if everybody can hear me. Hello.
You can check the comment section.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I've
Section.
seen it. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Nice to meet you guys. Matthew, thank you for that wonderful intro. Like you said, my name is Halim Okikiola Tebi. I'm popularly known as Ukiki Shots, and I'm not as good as he says. So please don't let Matthew deceive you. Matthew is still my boss. So, so basically, today's class is going to be very very simple. I want to take you through the basics of how I basically shoot an event, plan for the shoot, do the shoot, edit it, and also the communication I will have with the client. So first things first is I just want everybody to know this is something I always say to people that when it comes to editing, you never really learn how to edit. you learn how to use the software. Because when you learn how to use the software, that's when you start to act more creatively with it. So it's basically your creativity that carries your edit. If you're not very creative, your edit won't stand out. So that's the first thing I want everybody to know. And the second thing is, whenever you are shooting an event, the communication with the client is always very, 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 very important. Like, I mean, incredibly important, because that's how you understand what you want to do and what you are needed to deliver. Because if you don't understand that, then I promise you, you're just going to be doing it from your own perspective, and there's never really going to be how will I say it? You're never really going to achieve what you want to achieve from the client's perspective. So does everybody get that? Okay, good. So um I'm trying to share my screen. Hold on. Sorry guys, hold on for me. Okay, can everybody see my screen? All right, guys. I just want to confirm if everyone can see my screen. Okay. So, I would have to apologize because a lot of the videos I've done in the past, I do not have them currently on my system because I have changed the system basically, and a lot of my timelines was on the other system. But I'm going to try my best to run you through the videos, like based on the edited ones I've posted already on my page. Is that okay with everyone? Okay. So this particular video that I'm about to show is I did it for Skills, the artist, the guy that sang Shake Body. So, okay, sorry, this is my first time teaching, so I'm not very, very good at it. So I'm trying my best here. Um, the first thing I think about whenever I want to shoot a video is this: what are the shots that I see that bust my head? Mind my English. But like the type of shots that when I take them, I'm rewatching them and I'm like, wow, god damn, this is a very nice shot. And at the same time, the type of shots that also spotlight either the person I'm shooting for, or the event itself. Which means, for example, if I'm shooting for the event itself, I have to get the flyers, the banners at the entrance, people coming into the event, maybe a couple interviews, people's reaction as they're entering, the surrounding of the location for the event, and then when I get into the hall, I take a couple of shots on the stage, the person that is on the stage, I spotlight people's reaction to whatever they are doing. So I'm going to use this video I'm about to play for you. I'm going to use it as an example. So this video is basically a performance at a club. And my selling point is I'm trying to show people that, oh, skills came to this particular club. He performed for people, people danced and enjoyed the song. There were a couple of dancers. This is where he performed, which is the surrounding, the place, the club itself. So that means I either get a couple of drone shots or I take a lot of videos of my surroundings. So that is the selling point of my video. So if I play this video for you guys now, I don't know if you hear the audio. So a huge thing for me is my hook. That's the number one selling point for you when when you're editing a video. After no matter the type of shots you get, no matter how good your shots are, your hook is the most important part of your video. There are visual hooks, there are text hooks, and there are a couple of other hooks. But my own intro to a video, I always take my time on it because that first 3 seconds or 5 seconds is basically the best the time you have to grab um your viewers to make sure that they keep watching the video. So if you don't have a good enough hook to grab them in that span of 3 to 5 seconds, then you've already lost the engagement on that video. Because to be honest with you, and I feel like all of you will agree, a lot of people nowadays, their attention span is very, very low. So that 2 to 3 seconds is very, very important. So your hook has to hit well. Do you get that? So if you watch this video, let me play that again. I really wish I had these videos on my timeline. Can you see? I tried to get a lot of drone shots and I added the okay, hold on. Okay, so I don't know why it's not allowing me to share my entire screen with you guys. Matthew, sorry, can you help me with that? I don't know what's going on. Matthew, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not allowing me to share my entire
Yeah,
screen.
yeah. It's showing and your screen is showing.
No, I want to share my CapCut also with them, but it's
Your
only allowing,
CapCut.
yeah, it's only
Okay, so you
allowing.
can.
So I don't know what's going on.
Can you try it now?
Okay, hold on. Oh, wow, it's telling me I have to close my Chrome and reopen it to do that. That's a long process. That's a very long process. I don't know what's going on.
So you can try to add the screen now.
I'll try that now. Matthew, same thing.
You're trying to open your CapCut on it, Abby.
Like I have to. If I want to do that, I have to share my entire window. So it's not allowing me to do that, and I do not know why. Because
Are you supposed to be able to do that now? You can even.
so you're saying basically to share your window allows screen recording for Chrome in system settings. I have done that. He asked me to quit and reopen. I have done that. It's still showing me the same thing.
So what's the complaint now?
Should I try to quit and reopen again?
Let's try it now.
Okay.
So I can see it now.
Okay. Good. So I will start with this video, which is um I did this video for a club, right? They are basically trying to show their Christmas decoration. So I did it last year. The name of the club is called Above Lifestyle. So I'm going to play the video for you. And I'm going to try and I'm going to ask you guys to tell me what you think my visual hook, how you think my visual, you rate my visual hook for me. Tell me if the video allowed you to want to watch the video longer than it is. So I'm going to play now.
Champagne. Skillo. Let's go. Clap your hand for the love one.
So did you guys see that?
No, I didn't see that though. I think you have to open it. I
Um,
only see that 010, but it didn't open.
hold on. And you didn't hear anything also.
Ah, yeah. So we had the song.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I think you guys should be able to see it now.
So we had it. I saw it now, but it left. Like we had your screen again.
Okay, this is so awkward. I really don't understand what's going on.
Network is a liar. This night, so okay. So you not pray against network issue like this. Okay, can see it now. I'll be a break. Every network issue this night is break.
Guy, you dey go ancient wells?
Of course, I know if you miss am. Welcome. Enter, enter. Thank you, sir.
So Alim, if you can hear me, your what's it called? It's not allowing you join, but your screen can play. Hello, Alim. Yeah, so sorry, but your screen is showing now. It's just that you can't join yet. Okay, can you leave the call and we join again? Every network issue break. This is our last week. Oh, we cannot be having all these issues.
Back now.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Can you see the screen now? All right. Can you guys see my screen now? Sorry guys, I just want to confirm you can see my screen so I can start the video.
All right, so guys, we found solution, right? So he's going to send all the videos to me. Me, I'll place on my end, and then he will continue teaching. We are so sorry for tonight, glitch.
Your customers have resumed. Do you know me?
You guys are doing hara with this AI thing, oh. Ali, can your mic is muted, oh. I can't hear you. Your mic is muted, Alim.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to send the videos to you.
Okay. All right.
Guy, you dey go ancient wells?
Of course, I know if you miss am. Welcome. Enter, enter.
By the way,
Thank you, sir.
I've not seen your
Today
AI
bus na free
assignment.
o.
So, Alim, should I play it now? Alim, you're muted, though. I see that line, so when chef with the cook, with the cook AI, chef that's like the cooker is cooking AI. No, voila. Should I play now?
To look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow.
Why are you guys roasting and dragging each other like this? My God. Aline, should I play the video? Okay, I've got the second one. Look at my clients begging me to send it. I will send you guys all. Put down these people. Get that beg. I will use this night to wrap things. Okay, rapper. Nice one. Alpha Aline. Should I play it now? Yeah, I can. No, it has audio. We can hear it from my end. No, we didn't hear. We didn't.
Testing it. Can you hear me?
Hear you clearly now.
Okay, good. All right. So let me play the video again, please. All right.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own.
Merry Christmas from our boat lifestyle.
Okay. All right. Everybody watched the video, right? And I would like to ask the first 3 seconds of the video, were you hooked? If you were, then I just proved my whole point, where the first 3 to 5 seconds of your video is the most important part. So I shot that with the camera, right? I also have videos I've shot with my phone. I promise you, if you see both of them, you think maybe it's 2 different people that are editing it. But the point I'm drifting. The point I'm trying to bring out is your visual hook, basically the intro to your video is very, very, very important. Because if the first 3 seconds is not catchy, nobody's going to watch it. And if nobody's going to watch it, there will be no engagement on the video. And if there's no engagement of the video, the client is definitely not calling you for a second video. So, and at the same time, another major part of your video to make it very, very interesting is the sound design. I did not know how important sound design was. Matthew, hold on. Before you play this video, before you play the video, yeah, thank you. I did not know how important sound design was until like later. I think I watched what video was it? I can't remember, but I watched a particular video, yeah, and I heard the sound and I was like, wow. Like I wasn't even focused on the video itself. I was focused on the sound. So the sound alone kept me. And if you paid attention in the Christmas video, you saw that the first part it was it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. That point, I already know that there's a break there, which is why I added the whole fire. And to tell you the truth, that sound wasn't actually the original sound of the video. I had to download the sound, then arrange everything underneath the video and time it well. So you guys saw that now, you were like, oh my god, wow, because I can see it in the comments that wow, this is very nice and everything. That's how other people too should be looking at your video. If the sound design and the visual hook, which is the intro to your video, was done very, very well. Do you guys get that? Good. So, Matthew, can you please? So, this video that you guys are about to watch is basically I shot it on my phone. To be honest with you, I was very, very lazy and tired when I shot this video. But Matthew, please, can you play it?
Champagne, Skillo, let's go. Clap your hand for the love one time. Bump your hand to the beat right now. Clap your hand for the love one time. Let's turn up in vibe. Turn up in vibe.
I know joy is coming, 'cause weeping don't last till the morning. No, champagne bottles popping. No, is
Okay, good. So, Mimi said, lazy and tired. So, this video here, would you believe me if I tell you that there was literally just 15 people at that club? The problem was Skills has misplaced he misplaced the time. Then I think he was meant to get there by 12:30. He got there by 3 in the morning. But he already made a promise to the owner, so he had to perform. But the thing is, you wouldn't really realize that there were only 15 people in the club. Why? Because I made sure that one, I took very, very tight shots. And at the same time, I got the shot of the dancers that are dancing for the artist himself performing, the DJ, and a couple of people dancing. So that alone has already kept my shot and my range of visibility that, oh shit, it's only few people that is at the club to a minimum. So you wouldn't really realize it just because you have already learned to focus on the important details of the video and to realize when to use a wide shot, when to use a medium shot, and when not to use a tight shot or when not to use a wide shot. Do you guys understand that? So, and at the same time, if you notice, I still did the same thing here, which is I created a fast-paced intro and I also added sound design also, just in the intro alone. So, yeah. Any questions? Okay, if you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments. This is my nation. Okay. Since there are no questions, there is a particular video I would like to show you guys. I do not have the file on my system. I only have it on my Instagram. So this video, to be honest with you guys, was not done on CapCut, but it's a perfect example of sound design. Let's hold on for me. Champagne's bottles popping. This is my life. So I'm just locking. Yeah. Mhm. Hold on. Mm. Sorry. Um, Everything up. Okay. I want to know if you guys can hear it. Oh, Matthew, please can you help me play it from your side, please? I'm not sure if they
Oh,
can hear it.
we can actually hear
Did you
it.
hear me? Okay, you can hear it, Abby. Oh, okay, good then. Let me play it again. Now let's
My sister, that's why you spread like my trance. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be super exciting. Trust me, you guys are gonna have so much fun. We have amazing.
all right. Did you guys see that? Matthew, you heard it well, right?
Yeah, I did.
The video did not lag.
Slightly, but you can play it again.
Okay.
Like
Let
so
me
that
let me
we'll be able to rewatch and rewatch and rewatch.
okay. I'll play it like 3 times before I ask any questions.
My sister, that's why you spread like my trance. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be super exciting. Trust me, you guys are gonna have so much fun. We have amazing comedians and talent.
Devil doesn't do like all.
Okay, how was that? Matthew, how was that?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can
Okay.
see the video rather.
You saw the video played well, right?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, good. So this is a perfect example of one fast-paced intro and sound design. And don't mind me when I say this video was not edited on CapCut. It can be edited on CapCut. I've done videos like this on CapCut. It's just I wanted to transition into another editing software, which is why I tried that. But this video can definitely be done on CapCut. You all you have to do is the things I even think you can use. You have you go to your effects, you find infrared, warp, flash, and background remover. Those 5 things, if you have those 5 things on CapCut Pro, can definitely achieve this video. But the reason why I played it was because I wanted you guys to get the whole point of a fast-paced intro. And that is my own selling point. My own selling point is I would always make sure that my intro is captivating. As in, the moment you watch the video, you are hooked already on it. It's like, wow, everything is flashy. I want to see where this is going. So even if your video, the pacing of your video goes from up to down by the end of the video, you've gotten enough engagement for the first, let's say your video is a minute 30, right? And for the first 45 seconds of your video, you've kept people long enough. That's a win. It's not enough, but it's a win. Do you guys get it? So, like I said, fast-paced intro, sound design, right? You guys get that? Okay, good. Sorry, the comments are coming in very, very slowly, so I have to wait for you guys. to type, then I'll look at it. Okay, good. So basically, the whole point of this class, let me just summarize everything, is first thing, as an editor, never think you can um learn how to edit. And when I say learn how to edit, I mean learn how to basically the videos I've shown you, learn how to edit exactly like that. To be honest with you, like Matthew said, Matthew knows me. I didn't really learn how to edit. I just decided to learn how to use the software by, watching YouTube, watching TikTok videos, and also I watch a lot of people's edit also to get inspiration. So if I see some of these videos, I watch it and I'm like, wow, how can I recreate this? I don't watch how to recreate that video because not all of them will drop it. But I watch, oh, okay, I see that there is a black and white, there's a black and white scene in this video. I'll go to Google and search any black and white effects on CapCut. Or I ask somebody that uses CapCut very well. I find that I keep it. I look for flash, I keep it. I look for warp, I keep it. I look for swipe, I keep it. All those effects are already in my bag. And I now think, okay, if I put this one here, and I put this one here, this one here, this one here, I already know how, I already know that I'm going to get this. But you would never learn how to get there if you don't know how to use the software. But it's your creativity that will allow you to know if you want to put it in the beginning or you want to put it in the end. You get that? And two, when you finally start editing and you're already shooting videos and your clients are asking you for a fast-paced edit, a very engaging edit, you need to focus on your intro and the point of your video. Because to be honest with you, every edit, you like it or not, will always have to tell a story. And that story could, especially for highlight reels like concerts and stuff, that story isn't as visible as maybe, um, let's say, a tutoring event. Do you understand? Because there's actually structure. A artist performance or a concert is just people singing and people vibing. But you can find a way to spin it around that. Oh, okay, wow. The artist came down in a very nice way. As he came down, people were reacting to him before he even started singing. And as he started singing, people went crazy. And he too was dancing on stage. And the DJs, the drum sets, the live band, or the guitarist or the drummer did this, did that with your shot. Even though the story wouldn't be as concrete as um, a tutoring event story and a tutoring event video, you're still telling something, which means you're following a line, you're following a flow. If you're just putting everything together, you sometimes it will make sense. Some people watch it and be like, wow. But at the same time, you as the editor, you need to sit down and think, okay, what story can I tell from this particular video that I'm editing? You guys get that? And two, I said two, three, sound design. Your sound design has to be on point. See, you cannot get amazing sound design just by the first doing it the first time or the second time or the third time or the fourth time. I swear to God, you can't. But over time, you start to realize that, oh, if I look at this video, how will this sound like in my head? Do you understand? Let's say, for example, now you add a flash effect. I mean, because of the amount of videos we've seen, we already know that it's a shutter would use for that. But at the same time, you can use something else. Somebody will look at that flash and be like, I want to use a click instead of a shutter. It's just how you interpret the sounds visually. Do you understand? That helps your sound design to be better. And sometimes you might need to follow like a direct approach, which means you actually have to use the sound or whatever is showing in your video. You actually have to use that right sound. Do you understand? But there are also sometimes when you allow your creativity to just take you away. Whereas if you watch that video, like if there's, I wish there was a way I could slow it down for you. If you watch that video again on our page and you slow it down, you realize that most of the sounds they don't even fit the scene. Like when you actually really deep it. But if you watch the video as a norm without slowing it down, that's putting it up, just watch the video normally, you'd enjoy it because it's the way me I interpret the sound, and I feel like, oh, people will like it like this. Do you understand? And also the blending of the people that are speaking into whatever music or sound design I'm doing. Do you understand? Because if you show if you add a bit of those audios, right, you're not just doing a video where, oh, we're just seeing people moving around. You're also um putting maybe just a little bit of hints on what the whole thing was about, or some top nuggets that some people said. For example, now this video is a comedy show, right? So I put all the best jokes he made. I put everything there to captivate the audience. If you watch the intro, right, there was a guy that said, oh, auntie, look at how you just spread like mattress. Everybody that hear that will be like, what the fuck? You understand? Or they will laugh. But it does caught their fancy. So they are interested in the video. Do you understand? So that's a huge selling point. So the four takeaways basically is you don't learn how to edit, you learn how to use the software. Second is understand your selling points in your video. Third is always have a nice intro. And fourth, make sure that your sound design is on point. I think that's everything. Any questions? You guys are saying they aren't playing the video. Which video? This one? Oh, okay. I'm currently using DaVinci Resolve. That's what I'm using to edit. Do you guys want me to play the video again?
To look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own.
Merry Christmas from our Gold Lifestyle.
To look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own.
Merry Christmas from our Balogun lifestyle.
Okay.
It's my year, so I must lucky. I know.
Champagne. Skillo. Let's go. Clap your hand for the love one time. Bump your head to the beat right now. Clap your hand for the love one time. Let's turn up in five. Turn up in
I
five.
know joy is coming. Cause weeping don't last till the morning, no. Champagne bottles popping, no. This is my year, so I must lucky. I know joy is coming.
Joy is coming daily.
Cause weeping don't last till the morning, no. Champagne bottles popping, no. This is my year, so I must lucky.
That's right.
Lucky. Oh shit, plenty blessings. Oh shit, plenty blessings. Oh shit, plenty blessings. Oh shit, plenty blessings. Oh.
Okay, Ki, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So, while they are cooking up their question, I don't know if you can share your CapCut interface with us. And then I noticed the video that you started with, this fast blur,
Yeah.
and then sound. What was it called? And then
Which
to
one?
achieve
Is
that,
it the audio or the effect?
the effect and the audio, and then how were you able to cut it such that the seconds of one is no longer than the other seconds? The seconds of which of the first video is no longer seconds of the second video is no longer than the seconds of the third video, is no longer than the seconds of the fifth video, such that it rhymes at least the same seconds till it's at exactly. So that's
Okay, you're talking
on
about the
behalf of
intro.
the class, I'm asking that question.
Okay, you're talking about the beginning of the video, right? The beep,
Yeah.
beep, 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 and the riser. Okay. Usually, right, this beep, 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 right? I got it. What sound is it again? Basically, I just searched for beep, right? And he gave me a consecutive beep audio file. So what I did is I realized that I was going to give myself a lot of stress if I was going to cut through, because that video that you saw was like, I think about 20 something clips if I had to count. And like I said, I was very lazy when I was doing this. And the hack I used was, I realized that the space between the first beep and second beep and the third beep and the fourth beep and the fifth beep, they are all the same. So CapCut, CapCut has that feature where once you like have a clip, you can just drag and drop it on top of that clip and then replace. So I cut 3 videos, right, to line with the first beep, second beep, and then the third beep. And then I duplicated those 3 videos consecutively, like 4 times, to line up with the amount of beeps that I want in the video. Then I just replaced those clips, replaced with different clips that I want to be shown throughout the video. So does that answer the question? Matthew?
That does.
Okay.
But the effect, what's the name of that effect?
Sorry, I'm coming. I'm trying to remember. It's the same. If you remember, it's the same effects that well,
It's
close to
Kuma
the
Blow
same
now.
effect Abraham, yeah, chroma blow. Thank you. That Abraham used to use.
Yeah. All
And
right.
yeah, so there's also another effect that you can use if you don't want to use chroma blow is radial blow. Yeah, Radial, radial blow. That one too is also very nice. Ewo, this one's securing verb. Okay, so I think nobody's asking any questions. All right. All right, Matthew. Anything else?
That is all. I don't know if you have any other questions before you leave. Do we
Yeah,
have
that's
any other question? Do we have any question, guys? Do we have any question before we close the day with Sterling?
okay. Bemi is asking for the second one.
Okay, so we
So
said Kuma Blow and Radial Blow, Abby.
yeah, chroma blow and radial blow. So for the second video, I didn't really use any effect at all. I just added oh, I don't know. Yeah, I just hold on. Trying to put something. Yeah, I didn't use any effect. I just added a filter and then I tweaked it. You know, you can also color grade to some point on CapCut. So I just tweaked it a little to meet my taste. I slowed down some of my clips, did speed ramp on the shaking one when it was shaking the cup, and also the fire and the steak. There was a bit of what is it call it? Speed ramp there also. And you can tweak your speed ramp very well, like to some level of perfection on the curve, speed ramp curve. Because if you try to change the speed of the first clip and cut this, best thing is to use the curve. Ew. All right. What did you that place where you dropped the cup and did a thumbs up? Oh, okay. So that one, right, was I did that with the camera. So I just changed the focus. I as I shot, I clicked on the ice cream, then I clicked on his face. So, Bemi, did you get that? Okay, good.
To look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own.
Merry Christmas from our
front door.
book lifestyle.
All right, Mr. Lim. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys, for
you for having
joining to
me.
this class. We really do appreciate. and I hope we learn a lot of things, from this class. So we see you guys tomorrow. Then we communicate the time, with us. To like I said, this week is like the last week, and then please let's give our best. Let's finish strong. Yeah. Thank you so much. Good night. Good
Uh,
night, Mr. Lim. Really appreciate your time.
yeah,
God bless you, sir.
thank you. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Been waiting in the talk, the glass sound. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, there's a lot
Okay,
of
you
things.
heard the so it's basically I just search for glass touching the table. So basically just search for any sound that comes to your head. Like the way you hear it, search for it. I promise you there are so many sounds online. You can use sorry, I'm trying to remember the name of the website. I use Envato because I paid for it, but there's one free one. Don't worry. Once I remember, I'll send it to Matthew so we can share it with you guys.
They will even see it on YouTube. YouTube is their home.
Exactly. There are so many free sounds on YouTube, and then you just use YT download that to download it.
All right, thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful night.
So, guys, please submit your assignment. Though, make no fight. You guys should submit your assignment. Thank you very much. Give me, you've not submit your. You are owing 2 assignments. DTA, you're owing 3 assignments. Either you're owing 3 assignments. Me, I'm submit your assignment. Eh, because that's what will determine if you will graduate from this training. Even though some of you are already getting jobs. Yes. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye. I beg no, yeah, no verse, no verse, no take count to out. Thank you so much.